Here is the activity 1 presented by my team that is conformed by Cristina Aspe, Jesus Daniel Montiel, Sergio Pérez, Annette Ilian, Fernanda Mezcua, and me, Benjamin Landeros.
I'm going to talk about the movie Gravity. The scientific knowledge in this movie are gravity, space travel, vacuum force, lack of oxygen, space debris. The fiction elements are objects in the same orbit, Earth didn't float, space stations, the theories didn't float, they were freezing. The technology elements are satellites, space stations, thrusters, spacesuits, and communication. The field of science in this movie is astrophysics, and this is a science that applies the laws of physics and chemistry to seek to understand the universe and our place in it.
Now I'm going to talk about Star Wars movie. The elements that we can distinguish about the scientific knowledge are gravity, space travel, robots, artificial intelligence, and robotic prostheses. The fiction elements that we can observe when we watch the film are robots, lightsabers, ghosts, the Force, and the spacecraft. There are many technological elements used in Star Wars. Some of them are gravity technology, traction beams, protocol androids, cybernetic prostheses, and the Force. The science that stands out in this movie is physics, as it all revolves around the Force. The Force naturally exists in balance in the Star Wars universe. That balance is lost when someone chooses to give in to their fears and then loses control by making the wrong decisions.
Avengers Endgame is a science fiction movie that is mainly based around some real scientific theories and elements, like time travel, string theory, alternative realities, Mobius strip, quantum physics, and wormholes. By being a superheroes movie, the fights, war, supervillains, superheroes, fictional missions, and some other non-scientific aspects are involved in the topic of the film. Giving a look to the technology involved in the plot, spaceships, electronic suits, time machines, electric weapons, and artificial intelligence take part in the movie and the characters. As a conclusion, the main branches of the science that are involved in the plot of the movie are physics and maths. This is because of the theories and solutions they use to solve the main problem of the movie, like time travel and quantum physics.
Spider-Man 2 Scientific knowledge, robotic arms, materials to create science, invention machine, experiments, and law of attraction. Fiction elements, superheroes, supervillains, a spider gives you powers, fights in the streets, and humans can fly. Technology elements, artificial intelligence, electric weapons, bombs, super suits, radioactive spiders. And finally, the field of science in the movie is that physics is used a lot in the movie, and to be more specific, Newton's laws. Since the law of attraction is used in Dr. Octopus and the law of gravity when Spider-Man swings through the skies with his web.
Field of science in the movie. Even though this movie is for its most part a fiction one, it still shows a lot about physics, about how things work in space, what happens to humans in space, and how gravity affects and influences us. The fiction element that this movie has are the flying house in space, villain robots, a game that can change your destiny, time travel, and an alternate universe. The technology elements are robots, fire guns, flying ships, artificial intelligence, and robot fights. The next movie is called Satura, a space adventure. The scientific knowledge this movie has is the space travel, the gravity, black holes, having to wear a special suit in space, and the dangers of the space.
The next movie is Real Steel. In the scientific knowledge, we have robots, artificial intelligence, sport with technology, hermeneutics, holographic, and touch screens. In fiction elements, we have that at that time, touch and holographic screens were very advanced, we have robots and fight of robots. In technology elements, we have touch screens, holograms, robots, and the coordination with robots. The field of science in the movie is that this movie deals with physics. Also, we have the use of hermeneutics, which is also used a lot for the fight of the main robot. For the other robots, they use touch and holographic screens.